Hi, and welcome to Awesome Life 101 book review of Unlock Your Potential by Jeff Lerner. I'm Mel Carvalho. This is my husband, Tovy.
Hello, guys.
And don't know if you've heard, but Jeff Lerner just wrote a new book called Unlock Your Potential, and we got our hands on an early copy. And so we want to start by talking a little bit about what we've read so far, the introduction and the first chapters, and let you know what we think. But first, Tovy, you want to talk about how we learned about Jeff Lerner?
Yeah, for sure. Me actually, I've been with Enter Institute, which is Jeff Lerner founded the institution. I've been with them for about a year and a half now, and I met Jeff Lerner after 7 months with the program. I went to actually the Insight, and I met him personally, but. Before we actually met, I got through websites, looking for different job, different things to do in life because I was already exhausted doing what I was doing. I used to park cars. I used to sell cars. I done all. I needed to change. I needed to change because I didn't want to work at weekends anymore. I wanted to stay more close to the family, and friends. So I had to find a new path, and I found the Enter.
So for the past several years, Jeff has been creating this institute, teaching people how to become entrepreneurs, how to create digital businesses, and how to think with an entrepreneurial mindset and live your most awesome life. And he's been a huge inspiration to us, and we're so glad that this book came out because sometimes it's been tricky to explain to people not just what we're doing, but the whole big picture of why we're doing what we're doing, and how we see the future of the economy and the digital marketplace. So we're really excited that Unlock Your Potential came out. And, in the introduction, Jeff says it's like one part autobiography telling his story of how he got to where he is, multimillionaire, and one part self-help book for people like Tovy and I, or maybe someone like you who is looking to have a different lifestyle. And I'm going to get back to that in just a second. But part 3 is a manifesto on the state of the world and where he sees the world going, where we see the world going, and that entrepreneurship could be a serious disruptor in the status quo. I think that we can all agree that things have been on a downward trajectory. And a lot of that in the book is attributed to this idea of corporatism. And he goes into a lot of detail about the difference between capitalism and corporatism. And just like us, Jeff is a big supporter of the pure concept of capitalism. But when corporations the needs and the desires of corporations start overruling the pure capitalism, then we start to have these breakdowns in the system.
Yeah, so that's why he he wrote this book, so he can give explanation for what we've been studying for the past 4 years with Anthrop. Right, they've been about 4 years old, and he's pursuing this life to give to others everything that he's learned about how to live a health life, right? Not only your personal life, but also your professional and physical.
One of the things about this lifestyle, the reason that I chose it, and he also goes into it right into the introduction as well, the idea of being there and being available for your kids on a day-to-day basis, and not fitting your kids in around your job. but making them the front and center of your life, and being there and being available to them, and owning your own business, your own digital business, makes that easier. I've tried lots of other things, always with the goal of being more present for my family. And I've finally found something that is allowing me to really be there and be available to my kids, because I'm truly the boss this time.
Yeah. Yeah, and truly give us the lifestyle that I actually, when I came to Entra, I wasn't expect there's much, all right?
Yeah.
I wasn't expect there's much. I was just want to have a, paycheck that come from my own. I don't have to wait for paycheck to nobody. I just wanted to have weekends off, to stay with my family, go see friends. And that's all I wanted, okay? But then Entra give me more than that, all right? It give me a path. It showed me a path. It helped me to find my own path. And now I feel like I'm really my own path, because, I get up in the morning, I get up, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm at the gym every single day. I'm willing to do my work all day long, no excuse. Actually, if I don't get stopped, I just keep on going. And because I have a passion for what I do, because the way Antra and Jeff Lerner and his team and his program, teach us. It's a lifestyle transformation. It's hard to explain to you if you know living an Entra way, that we call it Entra way. But this book will really give you the sense of what we are all about.
Well, one of the things is that I was surprised once you bought the course and started taking the classes, and it's laid out in the book as well, is that it's not just about having business skills, right? An awesome life doesn't come from just having business skills and knowing how to set up Facebook ads or, whatever online. It really comes from being first and being in alignment, understanding what your own purpose is, and then being in alignment with that every day. And the part about, being in shape and feeling healthy and energetic and just having that positive energy. And it all is in the book as well. There was something else I wanted to say, but it just flew out of my mind.
Yeah, I mean, this book is a great book. I recommend every single person to read this book, and especially those parents right now that have a kids that is about to go to college.
Absolutely.
All right? I'm gonna tell you guys something, because you might wanna put 20, 30, 40, 50, $100,000 in your kid education right now to go to 4 years college, which is a vacation. All right.
Read the book
or,
first.
You might want to read the book first, and you get your kids to read the book, during this vacation, because you might save a lot, tons of money. Seriously.
And have your kids feel more fulfilled and happier and long-term success.
Yeah.
And the other thing I was thinking, besides parents, if you've got nieces and nephews or grandkids, I'm not saying tell them they have to read this book, but if you read it and you kind of understand where the future is before you start advising them, because a lot of the problem is that older people are advising kids and teenagers how to be successful in a world that doesn't exist anymore and is certainly not going to exist 10 years from now.
Yeah.
Kind of the old model, you've heard of the Great Resignation. This is where people are going. And this is where the future is headed. So anyway, let's pause there. We're going to come back and share. After we read some more of the book, we're going to come back and share about the rest of the book. And we look forward to seeing you then.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.